Hello students, this video is about the short story A Horse and Two Goats by R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan was born on 10th October 1906. He passed away in 2001. He has written about 14 novels, over 200 short stories, a memoir, two travel books, and innumerable essays and two plays. His most famous works are Swami and Friends, The Guide, The Bachelor of Arts, etc. Now let us look at summary of the short story A Horse and Two Goats. This story is set in Kritham village, which is in the border of Tamil Nadu. Kritham means crown. Muni, the goat herd, gets some drumsticks that day morning when the story begins. Muni wants his wife to cook some sauce out of these drumsticks, but the wife tells him that there is no sufficient ingredients to make that particular sauce. So Muni goes to the shopkeeper and tries to convince him that he will return all the money which he has already taken from the shopkeeper very soon, because his daughter will send some money for his 50th birthday. But the shopkeeper realizes that Muni has no daughter, and Muni is not 50 but looks around 70. So, whatever Muni tells him is just a bundle of lies. So, the shopkeeper doesn't give him any loan this time. Sadly, Muni returns home and tells his wife to sell the drumsticks. Then he takes his goats to a field. Muni meets a foreigner there. The foreigner is a coffee trader. The foreigner speaks only English and Muni can only communicate in Tamil. This results in miscommunication between the two. Muni, in the beginning, mistakes the foreigner to be a policeman. The foreigner thinks that the statue on the pedestal of which Muni is sitting belongs to Muni. So, the foreigner expresses interest to buy the statue with which he wants to decorate his living room. So, he begins to bargain with Muni. But Muni does not understand the intentions of the foreigner. After some conversation, Muni realizes that the foreigner is interested in the statue. So, Muni begins to explain the history of the statue and tells him that it is the legend of Kalki who is going to return after some time to save the village. The foreigner does not understand anything of this. He, after some time, hands a 100 rupee note to Muni. Muni has never seen a 100 rupee note in his life. So, he believes that the foreigner may be asking change. He tells the foreigner that he should go and ask the village moneylender if he wants any change. He, being a poor man, doesn't have change for that note, which is a big amount. The foreigner bends down to pad some of Muni's goats. So Muni thinks that maybe the foreigner is interested in goats and wants to buy them. Muni is very happy because he wanted to get rid of the goats anyway. So he accepts 100 rupee note from the foreigner and is very happy to part with his sheep. The foreigner begins to detach the statue from the pedestal with the help of men from a passing truck. Finally, he loads the statue into his car and leaves. Muni goes home and shows his wife the 100 rupee note. Muni's wife is suspicious because she too has not seen such a big note and believes that Muni may have stolen the money from someone. And Muni tries to convince her that he had sold the sheep to the foreigner. But as the wife and husband were discussing this, they listened to the bleating of the goats outside. Muni is very much confused, and his wife is afraid of what has happened, and she tells Muni that she will desert him in case the policemen come in search of him for stealing the 100 rupee note. So, this is the story of a horse and two goats. Now, this story has many themes in it. An important theme of this story is communication. How Muni cannot communicate with the foreigner because he speaks only in English and Muni can only talk in Tamil. And it also concerns with the history and mythology. Muni knows a lot about the history of his village, whereas the statue for the foreigner is just a piece of decoration, whereas for Muni it is a symbol of life and history of his place. It also talks about the poverty of people in Muni's place and how they suffer each and every day of their life for basic necessities. Thank you.